The Democratic Party nominated Hillary Clinton as their presidential candidate.
Of course, it is the first time ever that a woman will lead a major U.S. party ticket. CBS 2's Janelle Burrell joins us live here in studio with more this morning. Hi, Janelle.
Hi there, Chris. The Democrats have a stacked their speaking lineup with big names from start to finish. Their task is to not only rally support behind Hillary Clinton, but to also help mend the divide within the Democratic Party, which last night made history. An enormous moment never before seen in American politics. The first woman to win a major party presidential nomination. Hillary Clinton herself appearing over video thanking the roaring convention crowd.
We just put the biggest crack in that glass ceiling yet.
It was her former rival, Bernie Sanders, who in a show of unity symbolically ended the roll call.
I move that Hillary Clinton be selected as the nominee of the Democratic Party for President of the United States.
Sanders speaking after an emotional appearance by his older brother Larry, an American living in London who tearfully cast the votes for Americans living abroad.
It is with enormous pride that I cast my vote for Bernie Sanders.
Day 2 of the convention packed with a lineup of speakers trying to mend the divide in the Democratic Party. Mothers who lost children in controversial police-involved deaths. Celebrities also rallying the crowd behind Hillary Clinton.
Nearly 100 years after women got the vote, you people have made history.
But the keynote came from the person who knows her best, her husband, the former president, delivering a spirited endorsement.
Hillary is uniquely qualified to seize the opportunities and reduce the risk we face. And she is still the best darn change maker I have ever known.
And it will be another one of Clinton's closest supporters, her daughter Chelsea, who will introduce her when she takes the stage tomorrow night. Mary?
Janelle Burrell, thank you.